Hello, my name is Dr. Jay Kolker, the founder of Crowdsourced Coaching. This final video addresses group management and group challenges. I will discuss ideals for who should be in a group, how to manage a group, and how senior leaders can gain perspective from a summary report of areas of focus within groups. Regarding who should be in a group, I have emphasized the boss using existing meetings but taking on a new role. If a leader is open to the crowdsourced coaching perspective and has the skills to facilitate effectively, then the leader working with the team in the manner highlighted in these videos is an ideal. Where a leader is overly authoritarian and dictatorial, then a group coaching framework may not work without an external facilitator helping to drive effective processes and enhance the leader's skills in this new framework. An organization embracing a crowdsourced coaching strategy may need to set expectations and ensure leaders are working within the right framework. Otherwise, employees may disengage or perform in less than optimal ways. Of course, this goes beyond crowdsourced coaching to leadership effectiveness overall. There are many issues to consider when managing a crowdsourced coaching group. There are some administrative responsibilities that allow the group to optimally function. All information from a single group must remain confidential to that group. Participants take turns presenting their needs and challenges. Some advanced planning can help focus the discussion, and a facilitator could help a participant think through the best way to use a group meeting. Within a meeting, there is value of keeping a record of each discussion and actions that participants agree to implement. This allows for follow-up in future discussions and progress updates. There is also value in summarizing in a broad way the issues discussed and outcomes achieved without identifying the names of participants. Where there are multiple coaching crowdsourced groups running concurrently within an organization, an overall roll-up report helps senior leaders have a pulse of what are current challenges and points of discussion. This provides a view of what is working and what needs to change within the culture. This can allow senior leaders to adjust more quickly to focus the entire organization on what will bring the most value. All of these points are addressed in an administrative manual. There is an ideal flow to a crowdsourced coaching group meeting, and the facilitator manages this process. The ideal length of a group meeting is between 1 to 1.5 hours. The assignment of who presents an issue, challenge, or need in each group meeting is agreed to in advance and usually rotates among the members. At the start of a group, the primary presenter summarizes the issue, challenge, or need and what he or she wants from the discussion. Then the participants are encouraged to state what they hear and ask questions to clarify the issue. The group is encouraged to broadly consider all possibilities. This builds systems thinking and adds diverse perspectives to the discussion. At some point, the facilitator helps the presenter hone in on the most critical area to address. The group then ensures all details are reviewed and subsequently highlights all alternatives to consider for best outcome of the issue, challenge, or need. The presenter then can choose those alternatives that seem best to implement and commits to specific actions that can immediately be applied on the job. In managing the discussion, the facilitator must encourage all members to participate. One role of the facilitator is to keep track of everyone who has provided input. Quiet members are encouraged to add perspective as well. At the end of a discussion, all participants are asked to share what they personally gained from the discussion and how they may incorporate points into their own work. One final issue around group management is dealing with special problems. As part of the orientation to crowdsourced coaching, it helps to discuss various roles that participants could take on, such as someone who constantly monopolizes discussions or is a debater, a challenger, someone who constantly blames others, a resistor, or an overly discouraged person. Through facilitation, a group must continually take stock of itself and discuss ways to be most effective. At certain checkpoints, there is value in a self-evaluation of how the group is functioning and what improvements can be made. I sincerely hope these videos have helped to understand the value of crowdsourced coaching and how to best facilitate these groups. We have provided a number of options at various price points for you to implement crowdsourced coaching within your organization.